Okay, hi everyone. This is Mr. Elliott again, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to research for a good article. Now, you remember that the last video we had my investigative question: how does the weight of paper affect the length of a paper's airplane's flight? In order to find a good article, I need to think about what do I need to know about, and in my case, I need to know about flight, what makes things fly. So I'm going to go and find some articles and I'll show you how to keep your bookmarks in a place where you can find them. But a quick note before we move into that is when we're looking for articles, three things I want you to keep in mind. Make sure that you have a quality source, maybe a name that you recognize, an important magazine or a well known place for science articles, or at least look for a .com, .org, or .gov type of site. Those ones are usually pretty good. A really good article will also have a date and an author listed. You're going to need that later when you create a bibliography. We'll go into that at another time. Also, you should make sure that you choose an article that you can read and understand. There's no point in finding a good article if all the words are words that you don't know and that it's a little bit too high of a reading level for you. So make sure you find something that's easy for you to understand. All right, now we're going to look at Google search. And for the first part, I'm not really sure what kind of article I should search for, what kind of search terms. So I'm just going to ask a question. What makes a paper airplane fly? See what I get. Okay. Well, make sure when you look through, you're clicking on a couple of things and not just one. I see this right here. I'm clicking all the way through to the article. I can see Scientific American, which is a well known science magazine. I see this article, okay, about aerodynamics. All right. I'm remembering when I see a word, I might want to use it to search for something else. And just looking superficially, this looks like a pretty good article. I'm going to save it. I push the star button up in the corner here and it gets a bookmark. In this case, I'm going to edit and add a folder. The reason I'm adding a folder is so that later, when I don't need my articles anymore, I can just delete the folder because I don't need to keep them on there forever. So this one's called Science Fair. And now I have saved that file. Let's go back and see if there's anything else that I really want to look at. Um, how do airplanes fly? That looks pretty good. Let's keep looking for articles though. We can look at videos another time. Um, hmm. Science of flight, paper airplanes. I'm not sure if I like cheap flights. That's more of a travel agency. So let's look up that word that I saw before, aerodynamics, and see if I get anything really interesting. Okay, what is aerodynamics? NASA, there's a good one. Let's see if it's something that I can read. Oh ho, this looks like a good one. And I can even see a diagram with these four words: drag, lift, thrust, and weight. These are probably going to be key concepts. And I can see how there's lots of different diagrams, which is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to bookmark that one as well. And it's in the folder. I can see the folder Science Fair. I'm going to click Done. Great. You know, for your project, you need about four articles that you need to find. You need to just keep going like this. Find a good article that you can read, bookmark it, save it someplace where you're going to find it, and then when it's time to go back, all you got to do is read the articles and come up with a summary. All right, great. We'll catch you next time.